なーにかななーにかな今日のアプリはこれ遊戯王デュエルリンクス今日も頑張ろうね
Hello everyone and welcome to the Gaming Dehne. Today's episode is going to be of Duel Links. The reason why is because two of my favorite characters and my favorite series is coming to Duel Links, Yugioh 5Ds. So let's just go ahead and get straight into the tutorial.
デュエルはいつだって俺たちを導いてくれた。俺たちが迷っているならその答えはデュエルの中で見つけるしかない。
私も知りたいの。デュエルで優勢が見ている世界を、優勢が感じている世界を。
デュエル
So essentially it just explains how you do synchros, which is essentially you take a tuna monster and non-tuna monsters that add up to a certain level. Now granted, most of you probably know what synchros are and know how to do synchro summons. I personally came in during the time frame of around 5D's era, but it was like more towards the end of 5D's era. So I never actually played competitive Yu-Gi-Oh. So I do know of the mechanic relatively well, just because it was my favorite kind of summon. And I did watch 5D's. 5D's is my absolute favorite Yu-Gi-Oh series. It is my absolute favorite. I love it.
新たに輝く星となる。光さす道となれ。シンクロ召喚。
I love how they added the actual animation for synchroing, like this. Like this is from the anime. God, this animation looks so legit. Oh my goodness, so pretty. I can't wait. Like I cannot wait to unlock Aki. I know she's called Akiza in English, but she's Aki in Japanese, and I watched the Japanese version. Not that there's nothing wrong with watching the English, but there was like certain things that just like it was like in episode 2 or something like that they had said Yusei had a fear of bugs. I was like, okay. Anyways, so
優勢、あなたの覚悟はひしひしと伝わってきた。その思いには必ず応えてみせる。
俺は優勢粒子のようにみんなの心の間をつなぐ絆になりたい。
I love these two. I love both of them. I love Yusei and I love Aki. They are both great characters, in my personal opinion. That's just me. I love both their characters. Oh, they're so great. But it's literally the whole reason why I got back into Defy, or not really that I got back into it. Like I didn't have an issue with Duel Links when I was playing. But because there were some issues with my my game data, I guess, like it didn't transfer, so I had to pretty much start all over from scratch. And I started like back on Friday, so I'm not very far. But I've literally been saving like all my gems, like as best as I possibly can, so I can go ahead and just say I have a capable deck. Well, I use some gems to get at least a somewhat decent capable deck to play while I wait for 5Ds to come out. And now that 5Ds is out, it's like, oh yes. But the only one thing Blue Eyes becoming competitive again. I was not looking forward to that. Like, I love Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes in itself is not bad, but it's not my favorite card. But the support for Blue Eyes makes it to where I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to deal with this. I really don't. It's so good, but it's so, it's such a pain to deal with. I personally like plants. Now, this is just me looking over all the stuff to see what I have to do, what the new stuff is, etc., etc. So this is where I was like, okay, I looked at this and it's like, okay, I have to make a deck with just wind monsters, but I didn't want to. But I figured the best way to technically do that is to play Mai, because she uses harpies, which are all if not most, are wind characters. So the best way to do it is technically play Mai, but I am trying to level Mogapa because he has a really good spell card for a deck I want to build later. So yeah. I also decided to look over the shop because I needed to get some stuff for plants, like that card right there. But I was just trying to see what else was all there. Like I know because I know I want to get aromas back up. That's what my main deck was before I took off 5Ds or not 5D. I keep on wanting to say 5Ds. It's not 5Ds. Duel links. I want to keep saying. I mean to say duel links. Anyways, so I have to say though, it was kind of one of those things though. I didn't want to take it off, but I had to take it off because I didn't have storage on my phone. And this was just a stupid deck I built. Like it was really, really stupid. It wasn't good, but it was good enough to quote unquote do the job. Like I said, I didn't build anything good because I don't have a lot. I don't really do. I don't. But so I'm just skipping all that because I don't want to torture you all guys with that. But I skipped past because I accidentally forgot to record the intro part for when you say and such like that gets unlocked, like when you first unlock the 5Ds era. And so they made the sure at least recorded unlocking Aki, like she at least being as a legendary duelist that you can duel against. Now I want to say that I do have it to where not in this video, but I do have it on the actual game that I have it to where I can unlock her as an actual character. So I've actually been putting it off just so I can record it though. But essentially, I was just looking up. This is me just looking over what I need to do, yada yada, kind of stuff. But I go ahead and just go straight into the gate so I can go ahead and duel Aki. Now, granted, I'm probably gonna after this first duel, I'm just gonna straight duel her at level 30, and just that's it. Because there's no point in that. I will say that I didn't buy the new set yet. I'm considering it. I'm not. The reason why I'm considering it is because my main deck is plants. I want to play plants, but there's not any support specifically for plants in this box. Now, granted, there might be one in the future. Who knows? That's what I'm kind of saving my gems for right now. But I will admit that I did buy the structure deck that Yusei has. I went ahead and got that because I figured I might as well go ahead and get some synchro support. Of course she's upset. You didn't tell her. I love how dense Yusei is sometimes. Like he is absolutely the most dense mother of all time. Well, okay, not as dense as some other characters I've seen through anime, but he's pretty dense. Like he's smart as hell, but he's dense. But yeah, so end up dueling her. I didn't enjoy the duel as much as I could have, just because she was level 10. I probably gotta fix that to make it level 30, but I just wanted to get it out of the way. Because when I recorded this, it was like 6, 7 in the morning, and I was like, ugh, I'm tired. I love how this is the only way you can get junk synchron.
Duel はいつだって俺たちを導いてくれた。俺たちが迷っているなら、その答えはデュエルの中で見つけるしかない。
私も知りたいの。デュエルで優勢が見ている世界を、優勢が感じている世界を。
デュエル、
私のターン。さあ、モンスターを通常召喚。カードを伏せるわ。私はターンを終了するわ。
I will admit though, I probably should have dueled her level 30, but like I said, I really, really wanted to get this done because I was super tired. It was like 7 in the morning. I was exhausted. I literally stayed out just so I could grind this event, or not this event. It's not really an event right now. You know what I mean? So what I did though is I made sure that I could grind at least a little bit of the 5D series because I really wanted to go ahead and just get started on it because I've been waiting for this. Like the second I found out, I've been waiting impatiently as all hell just to be able to play this. Yeah. I'm honestly really excited to unlock Aki. I really am. Now, granted, I'm gonna say that my deck is not good. But I don't have a lot of cards. I really don't.
食らえ攻撃だ
これくらい
Once it gets access to more cards, I'm going to go ahead and focus down on plant deck and just get that build. I ended up using my dream token, my dream ticket today for widespread ruin because I needed something to help a little bit. There's a few things I probably could have got, probably a few other things I could have got, but I was like, widespread ruin is the most generic help I could get. Like, essentially what I mean is like any deck can use it. Not necessarily any deck, but it's good to use in general. Okay, yeah, that's why. I was trying to remember why I didn't synchro here, and I was like, oh wait, right, 7. No, yeah, as imagine, I'm doing this as a voiceover, so I don't remember every little detail I did last night, duels and such like that. But I only have 2 level 5s, level 6, and a level 8.
これで手札のレベル2以下の植物属モンスターを特殊召喚する
Card's so good. It's for synchro abilities, but not for this case. I actually was afraid she was gonna synchro summon.
勝利は譲らない俺のターンドロー来いスピードウォーリアー
Yeah, I had to synchro summon because I make it a point almost to synchro summon every game I can. Actually, if you want that, the only reason it happened that way is because I pressed the screen like as he was starting to do the chant. So I kind of had it sync up with him saying the lines with him synchro summoning. Yeah, I'm just bad manners at this point, but at the same time, it's not really bad manners when you consider that some of the missions actually require you to do a lot of damage.
Yugioh, あなたの覚悟はひしひしと伝わってきた。その思いには必ず応えてみせる。
俺は優勢粒子のようにみんなの心の間をつなぐ絆になりたい。
And there you have it, guys. So essentially, this was it. Now it's just a conversation between these two, and then, like, I honestly enjoy these two together, but it's the anime. Why'd they have to do that? Anyways, whatever. Not a big deal, I guess. It's a kid. It's technically a kid show. Whatever. Yeah. Anyways, so that's all for this episode. Thank you for joining me in the Gaming Den.